What's something that you think is a waste of money but no one else does seems to think so? Due to recent inflation, a lot of fast food. The lines never end. There's no such thing as fast food anymore. It's now simply drive-through food. The prices aren't much cheaper and it takes so long to go through a line thanks to non-stop online orders combined with staffing cuts. In high school I could get 6 tacos at Taco Bell for under $5, that meant 3 of my friends could eat a decent meal for $10. Now for $10 I can't even feed myself. Arby used to do 5 for $5 regular roast beef, not the tiny one you get now, every couple of months. I would buy 10 and eat them for lunch all week. My best friend worked at Arby's in HS after he moved across town. I'd drive 20 minutes to see him at work to do the same thing. This year's new phone. What's wrong with the one you got last year? A cell phone can be used for 5 years without any negative effects. Then the downfall begins, accumulator deteriorates, no more updates, purposefully worsening by the manufacturer. So you're absolutely right. There's no need to buy a new phone every year. Buy one every 5th year and save 80%. Every 5 years is what I do, yeah. I just upgraded from the S8 this year. Donating to political campaigns. People say they agree, yet millions donate every election cycle. Man, I'm cynical AF lately. Donations to anything seem like a scam. Would you like to round up to the nearest dollar for such and such so we can get a tax write-off? No, I would not. I donate to a non-profit that I also volunteer with. There are plenty of non-profit orgs out there doing good work. They're also good places to make friends as an adult because you all have something in common. Is there a non-profit for people who hate all other people? I think it would make a killing off Redditors. Weddings. The entire wedding industry is such a huge waste of resources. People spend thousands of dollars, families go into debt, for a party. Even worse, it's a party that is usually stressful for them. So true. My mom did a lot of the planning with my sister and the day of my mom was so stressed. I pulled her to the side and said, "Mom, you need to relax, the day is here and if anything goes wrong it goes wrong. They'll figure it out. What's the point in all that planning if you can't enjoy the day?" And thankfully she was able to relax and quit trying to find out what was going on with everything. As a wedding photographer, I completely agree. On the other hand, if someone is going to spend that money, I always recommend a wedding coordinator. They reduce so much stress and us vendors like working with them because they know what they want and what to expect from us. Buying a new car every couple of years. My former boss did this, traded in his car every 3 years so he didn't have to get an MOT done. £60 for a test, which a very lightly used Range Rover should definitely pass, or £20,000 plus in depreciation. No-brainer, right? Okay, for a Range Rover it's more about getting the newest one before the old one starts having daily part failures and breakdowns. There's a very good reason out of warranty Range Rovers suffer from horrible depreciation. Buying expensive branded bags. Seeing people who clearly can't afford these things scraping the money together or going into debt to buy them just depresses the hell out of me. The stigma of being poor. I make and sell handbags. I know a lot of talented handbag makers who struggle getting sales. It makes me sad that people will spend thousands on something that was likely made in a sweatshop over something that was meticulously sewn by somebody passionate about what they make. I'm an okay bag maker, but I've met some truly talented ones. The whole bag making community is very friendly. DoorDash/Postmates. I looked the other day at getting something for the first time and saw it would cost me almost $30 for a $7 meal. I was like, no, I'll just make something. Not even an exaggeration, order a $7 McDonald's meal, $30 delivery. That is insane. If I'm paying $40 for a meal for one, it ain't gonna be a McDouble and fries, or whatever costs $7 at McDonald's. Never eaten anything but their bagels. Satellite TV. Why PPL still buying those huge packages of 100 plus canals and watching like 5 of them when there's so many streaming platforms or online tickets which doesn't require legal action to just unsubscribe them, is beyond me. My grandparents have had cable since they started offering it. They've had many rate increases. They pay about $350 for cable and internet. They watch one channel each. Hallmark and History. Grandpa probably gets on his computer once a month. Grandma has never used a computer. I bought them a Roku for streaming. Set it all up and showed them how to use it. They called the cable company and had them send a technician out to remove the illegal device that I put on their TV. I just let them pay their money to watch commercials in peace now. My parents-in-law were paying $180 for cable, home phone and internet. Helped them cancel TV and home phone that was never used and kept the internet for $70. Installed a satellite cable antenna for and connected each coax cable to it. Free ABC, CBS, Fox and NBC. They were watching the morning news anyway. Eyelash extensions. You pay $200 for a set. Then if you shower, exercise or wash your face they fall out and then you need Phil's dollar every few weeks to keep them looking good. Also acrylic nails. See above. I get acrylic nails to stop a bad nail biting habit I've had since childhood. Nothing else has worked. I keep them short, clean, and it makes my hands look better. It also keeps me healthier and stops me from touching my face as much. Plus, the colors are fun. Country club memberships, despite spending my childhood summers at the local club pool. I would never spend that kind of money for some sense of exclusivity as an adult. The older I get, the more I want to let my hair go naturally gray instead of spending a few $100s a year recoloring my hair. Funko Pops. Expensive clothing that has no business being that expensive. I understand buying an expensive winter coat that actually works or hiking shoes. I have heavy-duty waterproof Merrells for gardening. But a cotton t-shirt that costs $100 and feels so thin like it could have been sold at Walmart? Pass. Please like and subscribe for more daily content.